Good evening, good evening. Welcome to Manic Mondays with Miss K. I'm your host, Miss K, for Manic Mondays with Miss K on Attorney Vincent Davis's platform. Um, this is a show where parents can come and tell their maniacal story about the corruption, where CPS just steals our children and traffics them for the almighty dollar. And I just want to be totally transparent with my guest today. I had a very long day. And like I say all the time, parents, we are human, we are passionate, we are emotional, but we love our children. And when somebody gets to dictate the level of parenting, safety, competence, or guardianship, it really starts to take a toll on us. You know, if you guys don't mind, my face is not matching the way it should. So I'm still gonna be here streaming, but I need to be behind the scenes for the very first time because the emotions are just a lot for me today. So as usual, I would like to take a moment of silence for our brothers and sisters that are no longer here, those that are still sick and suffering, and those that keep coming back. So again, I'm your host. I'm sorry, Miss K, for Manic Mondays with Miss K. If you'd like to be a guest, you can reach out to the producer Grace. You can reach out to the number below at the law offices of Attorney Vincent Davis and staff, or you can reach out to my Facebook page at KK Richardson. But parents, I just want to apologize to Mr. Davis, but I will be taking a little bit of a hiatus to try to get some mental wellness because if we as parents are not okay, we cannot be okay for our children. And the amount of psychological warfare that these people impose on us when it regards our children is a lot day to day, let alone to still be able to, complete your parenting plan, your services, maintain your health and wellness, maintain the interactions you may have with your children. Unfortunately, I haven't had any contact with my children since April 23rd of last year. And I had a family team conference today with the foster care agency. And ultimately, I did not participate with the whole meeting because for some reason, the things that I have advocated for, the things that I have been concerned about, or the things that were ordered by the judge on this case have been neglected, restricted, and not even acknowledged at all. And, even though Mr. Davis has given me a voice and a platform to help parents, and just to let you guys know, any information given on this stream is for educational purposes only and it's not legal advice, although I am allowed to do that. This is only for educational purposes. So, to make a long story short, tonight's live will not, be the whole hour because mentally I am overwhelmed. I am exhausted. I am extremely disappointed and hurt. And I'm just not a person that's really at a loss for words, hardly ever. But again, I wanted to honor my commitments. I do not like to, commit to something and then, just neglect it or dismiss it based on emotion. And I don't really know what emotion that corresponds with somebody stealing your children. And then all the adults and mandated reporters are also okay when a child says they don't want to see their parent and don't find out for what reasons or on what grounds. I'm not perfect and I've made many mistakes. And I love my children. Infinity times infinity to the moon and back. So just in case, if they're watching, I know you guys are upset with mommy, but all we have is each other. You are your sister's keeper, and y'all will forever be amazing. This situation, the medical ailments I deal with daily, tend to play a part on the psychological, deficits I possess. I have never given up on my children, even right now. But I know that I'm not broken, but I'm bending and I have been beaten. And I never wanted to ever give up this fight. But the insanity that comes along with parents being passionate, being lawful, being involved, and being informed seems to get nothing toward reunification, but everything for separation, defamation, and just overall dismissal of the title the man above allowed you to have, regardless if you birthed a child or if the child was a gift, because they are precious. Every child is a blessing. Every child is precious and priceless. Innocence is always worth it. But in order for me to be the parent I know I am, I know I deserve to be, and I know it will happen. But if it doesn't, it will destroy me. Because in this sickness, my kids are the motivation that has given me the willpower to fight up till today. And again, I'm not giving up. I'm surrendering for mental wellness, because these CPS entities, workers, and agencies within, they could give two, or I should say, they give less than two blanks about parents in this scenario. They gravitate toward the foster parent. They gravitate toward the other parent. They gravitate toward anybody other than the person that has been named as the offending parent. The fact that my community, families refer to me as the hostess with the mostest. I am Miss KK. When you are not financially equipped to deal with the big entertainment entities, that's when you call Miss KK. Not that I don't know my worth, but because I know what it's like to be a single parent, to be a parent on a budget, to be a parent with other things that play a part in the ups and downs of life. As a parent that suffers with mental illness, this whole journey has been a roller coaster ride of highs and lows. I love all children, and most of the time, the interactions that I have with these parent warriors are because their children gravitated to Miss KK. I love all my community nieces and nephews. Family does not dictate, I'm sorry, family is not dictated by the DNA that you may share, but it is dictated by the love, the loyalty, and the support given in those dire times of need. So, although not in any particular order, I want to give recognition to those people that have supported me, given me positive words of affirmation, and encouraged me to keep the fight alive for innocence, because those people know who I am. Those people know what type of parent I am. And those people know what type of mom I deserve to be. There's no way a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old could possibly say they want nothing to do with their parent. And these people that are supposed to provide supports and efforts for reunification are okay with this dismissal of communication, because it makes their job easier when they're not doing it already. So, like I said, if I forgot anybody, it is not because I did it on purpose. It is because I have so many different prioritizing pertinent, important things that take precedent. And that's not to minimize the love, the support, and the encouragement that this circle has given me that is not connected by DNA. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank my sister, all three of them, starting with the original foster parent, Helena, Victoria, Vanessa, Niqua, Beth, Danita, Sharice, Silva, Jamise, Miss Davis, Miss Dorothy, Betty Jo, Shell, Michelle Frank, Christina Reynoso, Assassin, my Aunt Beth, she's the greatest, my cousin Jessica, Sharice, my sister from another mother, Kimberly, and of course, my brother from another mother, Allah, my lumpy, Q, OJ, Big Ben, and a host of other people. I didn't forget you either, Ray. And of course, my sidekick, my one and only, my other half. And although the emotions that I have right now, I could have possibly forgotten a few people. And if I did, I'm deeply apologetic about it. That does not mean you did not support me. That does not mean you don't deserve recognition. But there have been so many good people that have come into my life and assisted me on this corrupt ass walk with CPS. They want to terminate my rights, y'all. Parents, speaking from actual personal experience, I lost a friend to suicide because the walk was too much. And she fought for a long time. And she didn't give herself enough credit. So, parents, like I said, it is an emotional, sensitive, delicate journey. I just want to say I have burned a lot of bridges, hurt a lot of people. And for those of y'all that didn't know, karma returns through your innocence. So be mindful how you treat people. Be mindful how you talk to people. And be mindful what you bring into the lives of your children. Because every interaction, good, bad, or indifferent, penalizes your children most of the time. Because grown people are the biggest children that throw the biggest temper tantrums when disrespect will not be tolerated. And they hit below the belt so low. Nobody should be able to penalize, traumatize, or abuse innocence because you are mad at the adult. I never penalize anybody because I'm not getting my way. Because to be perfectly honest, I very rarely get my way. This is why I have to find my way to information, find my way to people like Mr. Davis, find my way to those parent warriors that let us know we are not alone. Psychological warfare is real. Being a silent voice, and I know that sounds odd, but your voice is silent until you say something extreme. Everybody hears, as Mr. Davis would say, the big missiles, the bazookas, rocket launchers. But sometimes you have to pick your battles. And I'd rather be in a speedboat than a cargo ship. Love is a complex emotion. And the opposite of love is indifference. And for all of those people that were indifferent because I set boundaries and you decided to use my children as pawns so you can have your way, it is sickening that you think the things that are happening right now are going to continue to happen. And I want to thank Kimberly for the comment. I'm glad, we're not alone. And I'm glad I have somebody like her right downstairs to help me through all of this. I got two, matter of fact, I got three good people right underneath me. And those are my circle, my L-shaped circle that keeps the love, the loyalty, and the logic very, very simple. So thank y'all just for being that ear, because once I get to talking, hours will pass by and it's just like Mabel Motormouth. That's how I feel right now. I wish I could hear my Tootie with her chatterboxing self. Children are allowed to be angry, hurt, confused, coerced, manipulated, and brainwashed. And as I said before, there are no bad ways to parent, only unsafe ways to parent. And I'm still truly, truly trying to figure out what exactly I did wrong. And it will be 3 years my children have been gone from this home. February 8th will be exactly 3 years. And my children live 10 minutes away. I am up for the termination of my rights in February. These people have not honored anything that the judge said. And I think I have matured and I have learned how to be patient. But patience and time are things that cannot be wasted. They must have an end result, a resolution, or some type of compromise. Parents, let me tell you, you cannot compromise with CPS. Don't ever let these people in your house. Once you open your door and they put their foot in it, that's it. They got you. So as a word of advice, don't say anything or speak through the door. And like I said before, my emotions are getting the best of me. But I wanted to convey that message that parents, innocence is worth it. If we are not okay, we cannot be okay so our children will be okay. So to all my cutie patooties out there, Miss KK will see y'all soon for the next event, God willing. And to my girls, sleep tight. This has been a rough road, and I need to get myself together so I can be there for the people that were there for me. Being bent every which way is not breaking you. When you got a family that you put together based on loyalty and understanding. So for those people that have honored me like family, thank y'all for helping through this journey, because without y'all, I don't know where I would be. Thank you to Mr. Davis, Grace, and the law offices of Attorney Vincent Davis for giving us parent warriors a voice. And parents, just remember, emotion means that you're human. Don't ever dismiss humanity, morals and values, love, or determination when it comes to innocence. It is worth it every time, all the time, anytime. So unfortunately, I might be taking a little bit of a hiatus, a week or two, to get my mental wellness together. But continue to follow the law offices of Mr. Davis. He has many platforms that stream. They have valuable information. And for those of y'all that suffer with mental illness, it is real. We are not okay. And we are allowed to have emotion. So again, I'm your host, Miss K, for Manic Mondays with Miss K on Attorney Vincent Davis's platform. Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Time are the normal stream times. I will keep you updated about upcoming streams on my Facebook page, or you can check on Mr. Davis's YouTube StreamYard. Parents, remember, we have to be okay to make sure our innocence is okay. Don't ever give up the fight. Innocence is worth it. Y'all have a great night. And don't let it get to you. Take a step back, regroup, and be the parent I know you deserve to be. Y'all have a great night. Be safe, stay blessed, and Happy New Year. Peace and blessings. Y'all have a great night. Grace.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted. And if you go against it, it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last ones left. Put your faith in